make this year anxiety and depression free. So you decide this is the year you come out of anxiety and depression. Let this year be the beginning of the year itself. You decide that you should come out of anxiety and depression permanently. For that, what you need to do is, first thing is, analyze what are the situations that are going to happen this year. What are the main events where that your anxiety triggers. It could be a meeting that you are going to have this year. It could be a function. It could be a important thing in your life, like buying a home or other things where your anxiety shoots up. So think what are the important event that are going to happen this year, and start planning for it psychologically. Mentally, when you plan that situation, then even if obstacles come at that time, you will be able to manage it. So this year, plan ahead. And after having a plan, okay, what are the things that you need to do this year? What you are going to do is, you are going to do a mental rehearsal. Mental rehearsal is a time when you wake up in the morning, when you're on the bed. It is called a hypnopompic state. In that hypnopompic state, your subconscious mind is in more suggestible mode. That is the time you need to do the mental rehearsal. Imagine that event. Imagine that event, and imagine that you are attending that event and you are getting all the positive results. Imagine as the way you want to be and facing those situations calmly and coolly. Start that mental rehearsal. So once you are mentally prepared, uh, then even if anxiety comes, it will be manageable at that situation. Another good time is just before you sleep. This is called hypnagogic state. In that state, also use that mental rehearsal to face that situation calmly. And another thing is, avoid things that trigger anxiety in you, like addictions. See, these addictions, like alcohol or tobacco or other things, drugs, what they do is they temporarily give you some relief. And once those uh, those chemicals wear out, immediately you'll be getting withdrawal symptom. Without withdrawal symptoms, you'll getting even more anxiety. So from now onwards, decide that from this year onwards, I will come out of these addictions and come out of anxiety naturally. Don't depend on those uh, substances, and take a break. Go for a vacation or other places what you like to do. It could be any place where you get that relief, like holidaying for a few days and those things. But if you're suffering serious from anxiety and depression, don't go to these places. Get the help from a professional and come out of anxiety and depression and go to these places. Why? Because it works other way around. When you are suffering from anxiety and depression, when you suddenly go to these places, this anxiety and depression increases in those places. Why? Because your mind cannot adjust to this the new environment. So uh, if your anxiety and depression is serious, avoid these things and try to take a small break, like going out for some time, just some relief and coming back. That's fine. And another thing is important is your diet. From now onwards, have a important thing is, think about your diet. What are the things that is going to affect you? The new research finds that the oil that you consume is affect the anxiety in you. So the oil that is like vegetable oil, that has been is the cause that increases the anxiety in you. And seed oils also, like sunflower oil. We think that sunflower oil is good, but the sunflower oil, seed oil also affects you. So avoid these oils And good oils are virgin coconut oil, cold pressed oil, and olive oil, and some other avocado oil, and some other oils which are expensive or rare to find. So try coconut oil. And uh, if it is a major event, like the very important event, like this is the most important event in your career, where you have to uh, perform, or you are taking that promotion, or the marriage or anything that is very important for you. So prepare ahead. Don't wait till that moment. Come out of anxiety and depression, and face that situation calmly and coolly. And medication should be your last option. If anything, nothing works for you, then go for medication. Why? Because it gives serious side effects when you start taking medication for your brain. Why? Because when you take uh, anything related to medication related to your body, you'll come out of it with a mild side effect. But when you take anything regarding your brain, so your brain is much more complicated than your body. Electrical signals, if anything gets disturbed, chemical imbalance, then the effect is going to be the long term. It's not like that, okay, I'm getting side effect, I'll stop taking medication and the side effect will go. It will persist for longer time. So the longer you use, the longer the side effects is going to affect. So some side effects are very serious. So it is better to keep it for a last option. If nothing works for you, then go for medication as a last option. So decide. Let this year be the best year where you come out of anxiety and depression and enjoy your life to the fullest and achieve your fullest potential. Okay. So again, in the next live, we'll meet.